Ciao, lovelies. Reverend Sky here. Hey, been thinking about something, and I wanted to share. Hopefully this won't be too long. However, over the last few years, really, you guys have watched me go from tomboyish to a little more girly with makeup. I'm curling my hair, trying to wear cute outfits. I'm 47. You realize this? I'm 47 and just figured out that I'm a girl and I can play with it. And it's fun and it's okay. And well, it's not a problem. So I want you to know, it can get better. Please don't think that getting old has to be horrible. Well, so far for me, it's been pretty cool. Every decade, I feel like I get to know myself better. In my 40s, I've really played into my feminine and really gotten to know her. And, well, this is where I'm at. So, what I want to say is this. Whatever you do, whatever you choose, whatever you identify as, embrace it. You have two sides, light and dark. Whatever those identify as, embrace those. And that's it. Whether they're perfect, whether they're not, whether they're short, tall, whatever you want to, whatever, accept them. That's it. If you can't do anything about it, I think that's the point. If you can't do anything about it, then you just have to accept it. I have a hard time doing my own makeup. I got my eyebrows tattooed on because every time I did it, I got phone calls from friends laughing because I do it so bad. So, as a lazy girl, I decided, all right, I'll have someone do my eyeliner, I'll have someone do my eyebrows, and I won't have to worry about that again. Over the last few years, I've been changing the way I dress. I've been changing the way I come across, just a tad bit more feminine, and it's just gotten more fun. My advice would be to take control of what you can and accept what you can't. Literally. That's how I've had to do it. That's the only way I've been able to look at myself and say, okay, you know what, you're all right. And what I can fix, I'm trying to. And what I can't, I have to let go of. Examples. My honey. I have cellulite on the back of my legs. I can't work out to fix it. There's all sorts of techniques you can try. There's all these things, yada, yada, yada. I've tried a bunch. They don't work that well. So guess what? I have cellulite. I'm skinny. I still have cellulite. It happens. I've had to accept that. That is just how it's going to be. Unless I want to go do a whole bunch of stuff I'm obviously not real motivated to do. So how am I going to complain about it if I don't want to fix it? That doesn't make sense to me. What else? Okay, I breastfed. I breastfed 2 kids and then had 3 lumpectomies. 2 on this side, 1 on this side. So what could I do? There was nothing that I could do. There was no working out exercise. There was no yoga pose. There was no diet. There was no mindset technique. There was nothing that I could do physically to change my breast. So I got a breast tuck. Ooh, I know, whatever. I'm just saying. I had to accept it. So for 20 some years, I had boobs that look like grandma's. And I'm young. And I thought, this isn't fair. So I got to do something about it. It bugged me enough. I finally did something about it. Because nothing else was going to work. My only choice, if it was going to be something I was going to continue to complain about, it was going to be something that bothered me, and it was going to be something that made me feel less than, I fixed it. Took a long time, but it finally happened. Oh, the permanent makeup. My eyebrows. Look, I have eyebrows now. You can see my expressions when I make them. You know, all sorts of weird stuff. You guys have seen me do my eyebrows. It's awful. So, I had somebody help me with my eyebrows. I can accept that my eyebrows are going white. So is the rest of it. However, if I can't do my own makeup well, and I'm really lazy and don't want to learn, and I don't want all the brushes and the things and the who's-its and the what's-its, this is cheating. Totally cheating. But guess what? I did it, and I love it. And if you feel the same way I do, I might suggest you do it. On the other hand, if you're scared, don't. Draw them on. Paint them on. Shave them off. Do whatever you want. I don't care. But this is what I did for me to feel better about myself. I took control of what I could, and I let go of what I couldn't. My butt, my boobs, my face, ooh, skin cancer. Yeah, I couldn't control that one. So last year, I don't know if you saw it or not, I'll try to remember to drop a link or link it or something. I had to go through chemotherapy on my face. Not fun. Obviously, I got through it, but I have to do it again. So when I get back from Texas, guess what? Raw face time. All over again. Yay me. But that was something I could have controlled. I could have worn sunscreen. I didn't. So guess what? Now I'm paying for it. You see this little white circle? You see this little white heart on my neck? This is healthy skin. This, however, is damaged skin. Nothing I can do about it now. The chemo cream is not going to get this redness gone. So, very possibly, get a little ornate tattoo right here. Nobody will ever see it. I like hiding it if I can. But right now, there's nothing I can do. So, my neck looks like this. Do you really care, though? Like, does anyone really care? No, it's just me. So these are things, again, that I do for me. Just like you need to do for you. Oh, wait. Lost it. Where'd we go? My pain issues. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. I have fibromyalgia, myofascial pain, all these fun diagnoses that I don't talk about a lot because I smoke pot to take care of them. I do what I can. I exercise. I do not eat right. Let's just be real. But I do exercise, and that helps. But there's not really anything I can do for those things that doesn't involve me doing something. So I have to be active in the healing. I have to be active in the, what's it called? I can't think of the word. To get ahead of it, I have to stay active or I really hurt. So like there's things I can do, but there's also things I can't. I've accepted that I have pain issues. And that's it. That's all I can do now. I can't think of the word. Okay, I had to check on the old possum. So, what I'm basically saying is there are things that you can do and you could be doing to be better in whatever aspect that is. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, all of the things. You and I both know that there are things you could be doing. And I'm not saying do them every day. And I'm not saying be perfect. And I'm not trying to say be super person. All I'm saying is there are things that you could be doing. So, let's figure out if what you say to yourself, it's your body, it's your life, it's your stuff. How much does it bother you? Does it bother you a lot? Does it bother you enough to get up and do something about it? Is it worth the negative thoughts, the self-talk, the emotions that come with it, the roller coaster that comes and goes, you know, loss of relationships, the isolation, possibly, excuse me. Is it worth these things? Let's figure out for you what it is so that you can become the person that you truly see yourself as and the one you know is in here. I'm not talking about just losing weight or making yourself more pretty or wearing nicer clothes. I'm talking about liking what you see and loving it, regardless of what it looks like, regardless of size, shape, demeanor, cultural background, whatever. No one cares about any of those things if you don't love you first. We can love you. We can love you if you don't love you. I love you. I don't have to know you to love you because you're human. And as a human, you're just like me. So, you know, kind of a thing. But one of my tricks is that I look at my friends that are 20 years older than I am. I look at my moms, I look at my mom, I look at my aunt. I look at everyone in my world that's 20 years older. And I say, okay, what's happening with them? What can I do now to stem what is happening to them in their now for 20 and 20 years for me? I can keep working out. I can keep, well, I'm going to start eating better. I can do all sorts of things to make the transition into aging earlier, easier. I can do that for me. And I kind of feel like over the last 15 years, I'm doing it. One of my goals is to show you can get better with age. It doesn't have to suck. I promise. Just watch. I'm doing it right now. Whatever your gig is. You don't think you're smart enough. You don't think you're funny. You don't think you're this. You don't think you're that. Whatever these things are, figure out, is it really worth it for you to think that? Is it true? Is everybody wrong? Sure, someone told you something, and it stuck, and it sucks, and it hurts, and it's traumatized you, and I apologize for them, because they might never. But you holding on to that, and not letting yourself be everything that you are capable of, is even more sad to me. So, another hashtag, don't be like Sky moment. However old you are, it is not too late. It is not too late to do and be better. It is not too late to see yourself differently, to be that person, to change things. Hell, I've started over several times with kids on my own. That was fun. I moved to a new country on my own. I've done all sorts of things by myself because I could, and I know I can, and that's all there is to it. I'm still alive. I've survived it all so far. My track record's pretty good. So is yours if you're watching this. So, I'm going to stop. But from my face to yours, I love you.